Humans think they're slick. We're not slaves because of what God put upon us. We're slaves because we phase ourselves. You have these overgrown babies that are allowed to get their way when they don't deserve it. See, the reason, like I say, size ain't what we think it is. The reason why, especially unless it's a condition, like a person like me that's to scale, I was supposed to step further into the water, but I didn't because it was too cold, right? That's why I didn't step. See, the reason humanity is limited is because you let these dumbass bitches set the rules, right? And it's mostly women doing it because women choose men based off of size, don't they? Yeah, they do, right? And the problem with that is just because your body grows in size don't mean your brain grew in size. There's an invisible thing like the equator we also have to account for, right? Right. But it shouldn't be the equator, it should be the air. But the bitch be confused, so she confuses nothing with something, right? So the problem with these dumbass humans are themselves. You have these people who have their lives going swimmingly well and they don't want to give that up. And then you have people whose lives are going horrible and they want revenge until the bitter end, right? Those are the two extremes, right? And that's why I didn't want to step no further into this bullshit. They take entertainers and they say, well, we're gonna make you pay. You think you're different because you're intelligent, so you're too smart to work a job. So we're gonna make you pay by agitating you and just extract your resources like we would do a clam. We don't have to ask, but for some reason, I have to get permission to defend myself or take a preemptive against the people I know are harassing me. There ain't nothing wrong with me, and it's not just marijuana. It's marijuana is to ease my pain, but they're gonna use that against me because that's what humans do. They're going to try to say, no, he smokes too much, when what they're doing is they're illegally surveilling my apartment. So every move I make is accounted for, as if that's going to give them some kind of preparation against what I'm doing. Maybe if I didn't know that that's what you was doing, like I knew this shit was going to happen the whole time. That's why I'm having so much fun being so difficult about it. I knew these dumbass people were going to do it. So keep proving my theory correct. Human beings are worthless monkeys. That's my theory. So keep proving it correctly. My theory is that human beings are worthless monkeys that are not worth saving, especially if they infringe on each other like this. If this is how they gonna treat each other, why are they worth saving? Right? So well, the thing is like you gonna keep fucking with me to get me to say crazy shit, but it's not doing anything but going along with exactly what I said. I said 2, 3 years ago they're gonna try to put me through some humiliation bullshit just because I'm a good musician, and they think for some reason that equates to a better life. They full of shit. But beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So ain't none of this shit beautiful to me. So I'm telling you, as soon as God gives me the strength to do it, don't expect me to care. Don't expect me to care about what happens to people who would spy on me and purposely try to intimidate me. Don't expect me to care about what happens to them. And I'm a good person. But I think what happens to them, I'ma delegate that to the not so nice people. Because obviously I'm not fit for this type of environment. So when I get the position, I'm going to delegate whatever their dealings are, whatever happened to them. I'm gonna delegate that away to the not so nice people. Because frankly, fuck them. And yeah, my neighbors have fucked it up. My neighbors fucked it up for everybody that look like them. I'm sorry, my neighbors have fucked it up for everybody that looks like them. So honestly, frankly, I don't want to deal with them. They are actively allowed to harass me and intimidate me to extract my resources, which is my music. Luckily, it's a bottomless pit. Luckily, right? Luckily, my father used to do this shit to me all the time. I'm thankful for my father's abuse. Because if it wasn't for my father's abuse, this shit would actually be getting to me. And I wouldn't, it would be actually getting to me. Yeah, justice gets to me. And the thing is, this is an unjust situation because I did nothing wrong but be myself. And that ain't the world. That ain't that you can't. There ain't nothing you can tell me that ain't how the world's supposed to be. We're supposed to exist together where we can fully recognize our wave peaks. But we're not allowed to do that because, like I said, this is the simplified answer. Spike Lee said it in a movie already. These stupid bitches, I ain't gonna just say women because it's not just the physical reproduction. You also gotta reproduce the mind. These stupid bitches are retarded men are creating this environment for themselves. Life gets in the way of itself. I wouldn't listen to a goddamn thing these bitches say. You know why? Because they don't know. They don't fucking know. They don't fucking know. Like might makes right, and I'm starting to understand why. I'm starting to understand why. Trying to do this shit diplomatically and fairly and kindly ain't gonna get me what I want. It's not. Cause these motherfuckers just gonna sidestep that shit. I literally will have to walk up to them and shoot them in their fucking face. You can't get no more direct than that. So I'm appealing to the highest court in the world. Well, first my country, because I must be. I'm not a fucking idiot. First, I'm appealing to the highest court in my country, and then beyond that to the highest court in the universe, because there ain't no way you should allow these bullies to be able to sidestep that unless you're in cahoots with them, unless you're working with them. And I know all good things do spring from crooked things, right? Right? So you can't expect to convert me to those forces in God's name, the highest order there must be, right? That puts this limit bitch on us in the bitch lock in the first place. I'm appealing to God to give me permission to go directly to the source of the problem. Give me permission to walk up to both of these motherfuckers I know are the source of this turmoil and shoot them in their fucking face. Give me permission to do it because that's just and that's legal. They're doing it to me, and what a return force you force what's given is going to get back. I'm just asking for permission to do it myself. I know the universe is going to pay them back. Why do I need the satisfaction of fast forwarding if I know the universe is going to pay them back, right? Even if it's just a work for hire for them, I know the universe is going to pay them back. Why do I need to fast forward it for my personal satisfaction? I'm not like them. I don't need personal satisfaction. That's why I'm able to deal with their bullshit ass harassment. That's the thing I can thank my father for. He actually made me stable. But remember, the checkerboard is black, white, black, white. So the more stable I am to myself, the less stable I'm going to appear to the things directly around me. But one step out, I'm going to appear stable. One step out, I'm not. And that's empirical force, right? But luckily, one step out, I'm going to appear. It's all bullshit. That's why they're able to do this. Because they know this whole imaginary dream of a society is based off the dreams of bitches. It don't mean a goddamn thing. Might makes right, right? And because you assigned me to be a bitch before I was born, I'm not allowed to legally walk up and shoot him in his face. But I bet you if I had a position of authority, I could do it and nobody would do nothing about it. I could literally, if I was in a position of authority, I could walk up to both these motherfuckers as they sleep. I don't give a fuck about that. Like they don't give a fuck about me. Walk up into their bedrooms and blow their fucking heads off, and nobody would do anything about it. And I would do it, and I wouldn't even have to do it at night. I could do it in the broad daylight and nobody would do anything about it. Maybe that's why I want power. I want the power to justly now and fairly, because I'm not ugly. I'm not an ugly bitch like this world, right? Justly and fairly destroy my enemies. Why can't I do that? Why can't I justly, fairly, directly, and cleanly destroy my enemies? You ain't gonna help me. You're not gonna help me. Don't even tell me that lie. You ain't gonna help me. So I'm supposed to sit and suffer because you was yeah, humans get in the way of themselves. So they're proving my point right. Let's go to war. Let's destroy all this shit. Like I'm serious. What the fuck are we waiting for? The dreams and hopes of some bitches? They never achieve this shit anyway. They just think they will. They'll never achieve a perfect version of that. They chasing bullshit. I know this. You know this. They just don't know this. They don't know this. So why can't we get rid of them? Let me do it. They don't like me anyway, as they're showing me. It's gonna be fun for me to do it. Maybe that's why. I'm not supposed to chase pleasure. That's what it is. Just like I'm not supposed to chase pain, I'm not supposed to chase pleasure either. So the best thing I can do is sit and watch them and wait for it to happen to them and hope God whispers in my ear so I can laugh at them.